Walter from Defy the Curse. Welcome to Nightbreed. How you doing, man?
Yeah, thank you. I'm doing great. You?
Yeah, good,
I
good. I'm
see
doing well, man.
you're a bit of warmer climate than I am at the moment.
Yeah, it's pretty tasty over here, mate. Yeah.
Oh, it's below 4 degrees now here in Netherlands. It's
Well,
freezing.
yeah, geez. Um, so Defy the Curse. You guys started what, 2016? Is that right?
Yes, we started in 2016, and I joined the band a few months later.
Mm-hmm.
The previous singer didn't work with the band, and they asked me to fill in because I knew these guys from our local area, of course, and we recorded an EP in 2017, and we released it of 2018, and we released it in the end of 2018. Yeah,
Yeah, cool.
so it took us 2 years to finally record something.
Yeah. So you're saying that you knew the guys from the area. Like, what's the metal scene like? Is there gigs going on sort of near where you live?
And it started pretty good since we got a lot of cool bands like Inhume, Mangled, Skullhawk, and a few others of death metal bands, and a few cities. We are near Eindhoven and near Roermond. There are also a lot of great underground death metal, grind, and black metal bands. So that's everybody knew each other. So in the 90s and early zeros, it was a good scene. But yeah, when getting older, it's always getting less with venues and places to perform, and so that's. But yeah, it's a great local. We had a great local scene. Yeah, I still have.
Yeah, cool. So what do you remember about the EP? Like, with because you were saying you came in after, did you write any lyrics or anything for that one?
Yes, I wrote all the lyrics,
Yep.
and yeah, I worked on it very hard, and yeah, I think it was still an early stage of finding my way to lyrics. These lyrics are more social topics than the full album,
Hmm.
but yeah, and we record the album in one day, for the EP in one day, and
Yeah,
yeah, we started at 9 in the morning and 11 in the evening we were finished. So that's
yeah.
pretty hard work.
Yeah, man. So, January 13th, 2023, you got the double CD coming out, the EP and then the album Horrors of Human Sacrifice. That's
Yes,
Through Hammerheart Records, right?
yes, of course, yeah.
Cool. So
I do
how'd
all
you,
the gra-
sorry?
I do all the graphic work for Hammerheart Records.
Oh, awesome.
So of course, I let them hear our music, and they were interested in releasing the album. So that's perfect for me. So I know the printing companies and everything. So I knew how it graphically will look perfect. So that's a big plus for us.
Yeah, that's really
And
cool.
I knew how they work, so that's great.
Hmm. So the black and white covers for the EP and the album, was that you working on those as well?
No, we did the first cover that Simon from a guy from Poland, and the new album is done by Too Many Skulls. We found it's a funny story. We were sitting together and looking for an album cover. Who's going to do that? And our bass player, he took a sip of his beer, and yeah, the beer can was a drawing of some cool skulls and stuff. And we were thinking, yeah, why don't we ask this guy? Because this is exactly what we want for LP cover. It has this death metal and old school this be quest vibe. So we contacted him, and yeah, he wanted to do it. So that was really perfect for us.
Yeah, awesome.
Cool guy. He also worked for bands like Slayer and Ghost. We didn't know that before, but it's great that he still found time to work with small underground bands.
Yeah, that's great, man. And so the writing on the new album, you're saying it was less social kind of themes. What are you thinking about on this one?
I worked hard on lyrics. They deal more about the old school horror vibes. Yeah, it's classic death metal lyrics. That's perfect. And a little bit of social issues, but more, yeah, more the whole concept's more death, horror, nightmares, and I try to put a bit of personal experiences in it, but mostly it's a whole story about how we as humanity have done a lot of things wrong and good. So that's yeah,
Yeah, cool.
it's not a concept album, but the lyrics deal about these topics.
Yeah, great.
Borrowed, borrowed a bit from Lovecraft, but which band doesn't? So that's
Yeah, fair enough. So what have you been listening to lately outside of Defy the Curse? What kind of stuff are you checking out?
with bands.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I made just my year list yesterday.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have to look in my computer.
Cool.
I like to listen a lot to this new death metal stuff like Temple of Void and Rip to Shreds and bands like that. Dead Body, also Mortuous, and also like some trashy hardcore like Municipal Waste and all kinds of stuff. But this year I listened a lot of extreme music. I mentioned.
Yeah, cool. So you've had one video single for the upcoming album. Is there plans to release any more videos or anything before, January 13th?
Yes, we planned one to do right before the release. If it's all working out, we didn't film it yet. We got one more single coming up next Friday,
Cool.
and then we try to make another video for release in January. But I'm not sure if we're gonna make it, but we're gonna try.
Hmm.
We're going to do this with yeah. I can't say that at the moment. So when it doesn't
Yeah,
work out, I have to say too much
yeah, no, that's cool.
to the close guy. So that's yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool. And so what's next for Defy the Curse? You got the album coming out next year. You got shows planned or anything like that?
Yes, we try. We got 2 or 3 shows planned. We have questions for a few more, so it's still possible. Still difficult to find a lot of shows, but we're trying to. And since our guitar player is also Legion of the Damned, that also releasing a new album in April,
Hmm.
they took almost all his time in the summer festival season.
Hmm.
But we're trying to do as much as possible. We would like to play 10, 50 times a year, and then some good shows. We have some good coming up, so that's looking good for next year.
Yeah, nice one. That's cool. And how about yourself? Do you have any other musical things going on outside of Defy the Curse?
I used to play with a Collision, a
Hmm.
trashy grindcore band.
Hmm.
We together with the bass player of Defy the Curse, but we broke up a few years ago, and we existed for 20 years. So that's was a bit hard to break up after 20 years with a band that you spent so much time with and on the road.
Hmm.
And now I'm working with some friends on some friends we play some death metal covers, and mostly it's 1 hour, 1 hour and a half playing these covers and then drinking beer and listening new music.
Hmm.
I still have plans to start a new, old school grindcore band like Insect Warfare and stuff like that. But at the moment I didn't find the time for that. So maybe next year or maybe in 2 years, time will find out.
Yeah, cool. And what about
And I have,
rock? Sorry, go on. Yep.
and I have some small project coming up, but more, will be more about it later.
Oh, sure. Okay. And what about writing for Defy the Curse? Like, when do you think you guys will start sort of working towards the next one?
We actually finished the first song already.
Hmm.
And after that, our guitar player fell with his bike, and he broke his collarbone,
Oh,
and
jeez.
then some nerves in his arm were damaged. So he had to learn guitar on a whole new way. He couldn't use his fingers, so he has to use the other 3.
Wow, man.
And now we just did a tryout gig at some friend's garage, and we're now able to play again, but slowly we're trying to write a few songs for a few next follow-up,
Mm.
and we still have 7 or 8 songs on the shelf. So I think in 2, 3 years we can maybe enter the studio again. That's perfect for a band like us.
Yeah,
We're
great.
all old guys. That's
Mhm. Yeah. Oh, that's cool, man. Awesome. Well, look, Walter, thanks heaps for your time. And yeah, links are below. Everyone check out Defy the Curse's new album in January. Cheers, man.
Yeah, thank you, and good shelf you got with all these Marvel creatures.
Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, it's good fun, eh?
Very good.
Yeah. Cool. All right, mate. Have a good one, eh?
Thank
Yeah.
you very much.